Good morning, everyone. This is Preschool Storytime. Today we are talking about the letter W. We only have a few weeks left of our alphabet unit, but today we're going to talk about the letter W. We're going to get started with a new welcome song, and we'll do this for the next few weeks, maybe even until we're done with this unit. So you guys will get used to it, but I'm going to introduce it today. All right? It goes like this. Hey, good morning, ho, good morning, what a lovely day. Hey, good morning, ho, good morning, won't you come and play? Hey, good morning, ho, good morning, clap your hands in time. Hey, good morning, fold your hands like mine. And that'll get us all prepared for our first story. All right. So I said we were talking about the letter W today. Today we're going to read All the Water in the World. And this is by George Ella Lyon and Catherine Tillotson. And do we see any W's on here? Water starts with W, and also the word world. And this is going to talk about how water works. All the water in the world is all the water in the world. That is a lot of water. Water flows from the hose. It wobbles in blue pools. It fills your cup up. But where does it come from? Pipes, huh? Water doesn't come, it goes around. That rain that cascaded from clouds and meandered down mountains, that wavered over waterfalls, then slipped into rivers and opened into oceans. That rain has been here before. Thirsty air licks it from lakes, sips it from ponds, guzzles it from oceans, and this wet air swirls up. Till it's crowded into clouds where it hangs hotly around, till cool air bumps through, and honey, those clouds just let it go and rain, rain, rain. Tap dance, avalanche, stampede of drips and drops and drumming, a wealth of water. But far away, it's a different day. No sound but wind, empty cup again. Dry grasses rustle, dirt's just dust. Everything waits for an open gate in a wall of clouds, for rain sweet and loud to fill the well and start the stream. Honey, living things dream of water for all to drink, use in tub or sink, wash in, splash in. This wet wonder means grow, means life will flow through tigers, through trees, through you and through me. All together now. All so precious, do not waste it, and delicious, we can taste it. Keep it clear, keep it clean, keep earth green. Water is so important to the way we live our lives. What do you use water for? Do you drink water? Maybe your adults use water to cook with. You probably use it to wash your hands and your body. Maybe you use it in a garden to make sure your plants grow if it's not raining. Water can be used in so many ways, and it's absolutely necessary. That means it's needed for us to live our lives. So water is one of the most important things to learn about, one of the most important things to protect and keep safe in our world today, so that we can keep on living the way we live. All right. We have got another song for you today. This is Watermelon. And we've got some motions to go with this. I'm going to go through it once, and then I want you guys to go with it. Go through it with me. Sorry, I'm getting a little tongue-tied today. I want you guys to go through it with me the second time and try to do the motions in the song with me. Are you ready? Watermelon, watermelon, on the vine, sweet and red and juicy, sweet and red and juicy, please be mine, please be mine. Can you guys do that with me? Watermelon, watermelon, on the vine, sweet and red and juicy, sweet and red and juicy, please be mine, please be mine. Do you guys like watermelon? Right now is not the best time to get watermelon, but on a summer day, watermelon just hits the spot. One of my favorite fruits to eat in the summertime. All right. Now I've got another book for you guys today, and this is about an animal that starts with the letter W and also a name that starts with the letter W. This is If Wendell Had a Walrus. Do you see the W's? Wendell, that's the kid's name, and walrus, that's this animal right here with the big long tusks. And this is a book by Lori Mortensen, illustrated, that means pictures by Matt Phelan. Don't know if I said that last name correctly. If Wendell Had a Walrus. One day, Wendell was minding his own business, when a walrus floated by. Have you ever seen a walrus float by? Probably not. Of course, it wasn't a real walrus, just a cloud one. That makes more sense. But when Wendell saw it, he started thinking about real ones all the same. If Wendell had a walrus, he'd name him Roger. They'd tell tons of jokes. Walruses love a good joke. What did the walrus do when he read a sad story? He blubbered. What do you call a walrus that won't stop talking? Blubbermouth. What do walruses like to chew? Blubbergum. Then they'd jump on Wendell's bike and pedal right past old Mrs. Quimby's house. Wouldn't she be surprised? They'd climb trees. You can do it. Build forts. Our fort doesn't need a roof. Fly kites. Run! Do you think that the walrus can run? Looks kind of tricky. Draw ducks and maybe a dinghy, and have the most stupendiferous, cosmically colossal best time of their lives. If Wendell had a walrus, but he didn't. Not one. As he sat on a rock, he came up with the best idea ever. Why didn't he think of it before? What do you think he's going to do? Wendell marched down to Uncle Zed's pet emporium. I'll have one walrus, please. Sorry, said Uncle Zed. Unfortunately, he didn't expect a walrus shipment in the foreseeable future. Wendell thought and thought. Of course, he said. It was best to ask a walrus directly. Wendell wrote a note, stuffed it in a bottle, and tossed it into the ocean. Here's what the note says. Dear Mr. Walrus, how are you? If you're tired of your iceberg, come on over to my house. Here's a map. Hope to see you soon. Yours true, Wendell. As it floated away, Wendell couldn't help noticing another boy with another bottle. Walrus? Asked Wendell. Whale, said the boy. So he wants a whale. So he's going to throw a note in a bottle to a whale. And whale, do you see what letter that starts with? W. It also starts with a W. Now all they had to do was wait and wait and wait. Since waiting was rather tiresome, Wendell and the boy, who was named Morel, decided to pass the time together. Telling jokes. What happened when the walrus went to the fair? He had a whale of a good time. Where do whales and walruses like to watch movies? At the dive-in. Riding bikes. Hey, Mrs. Quimby. Climbing trees. Have you ever climbed this high before? Building forts. Fort Mordell. Flying kites. Hang on. Drawing ducks and maybe some dinghies. It looks like Morel is better at most of these things than the walrus would have been, huh? And having the most stupendiferous, cosmically colossal best time of their lives. When would Wendell get a walrus? There was no rush. You got one too? The walrus and the whale got the letters. That's kind of a silly ending, but it's fun to think of what kinds of pets you might like to have. But it's also really fun to play with the friends we have. Right now, that's kind of difficult. You may be playing with your friends, you may not be. But you can always pretend too, which is super fun. Okay, speaking of walruses, we have a song here, and it's got some motions with it. If you want to, you can use a shaker or an instrument of some sort, or even a bottle with some beans or something in it to shake along to this song, because it's kind of a fun shaker song. I was going to bring my shaker, but I didn't have any. Give me 1 second. I'm going to improvise too. So you probably don't have egg shakers at your house, and I forgot mine in the other room. So I'm going to use a little toothpick package. There are so many things that make shaky sounds. So if you want to, you can pause the video now and go find something. If not, that's okay. And then I'm going to show you the motions as well. By the second verse, you should be able to do it along with me. Are you ready? Oh, the walrus washes his winter coat down by the wavy ocean. He adds some water and he adds some soap, and he waits and he waits and he waits. Then the laundry shakes, shakes, shakes. The laundry shakes and shakes and shakes. The laundry shakes, shakes, shakes until it's clean. The laundry shakes, shakes, shakes. The laundry shakes and shakes and shakes. The laundry shakes, shakes, shakes until it's clean. Oh, the walrus washes his winter coat down by the wavy ocean. He adds some water and he adds some soap, and he waits and he waits and he waits. And the laundry spins, spins, spins. The laundry spins and spins and spins. The laundry spins, spins, spins until it's clean. The laundry spins, spins, spins. The laundry spins and spins and spins. The laundry spins, spins, spins until it's clean. Good job. And of course, if you want to do that again, I think this is one of the more fun songs we do in Storytime. You can spin your hands like this, or if you want to, and you're not scared to get really dizzy, you can just spin your whole self around. Stand up and spin. That would be kind of crazy, but it might be kind of fun. All right. The last thing we have before our goodbye song today is your craft, which I show you every week. So this week we have a watermelon. It's a W that looks like a watermelon. So what you're going to get in your packets are the yellow backgrounds, the green W, this yellow W, and then the little black seeds. So what you're going to do is put the green onto the background, and then you're going to put the pink onto the green, and then you're going to put the seeds wherever you want on that paper, and you're going to try to make it look like a watermelon. Those packets are available through the end of today. And because we did have a short week due to a holiday and the weather, I will have whatever packets are still available that don't get picked up today. Those will still be available next week if you can't make it out today because of your road, or if you just didn't have time because we were closed Monday and Tuesday. If there are any leftover packets, those will be available next week. All right. Are you guys ready for your goodbye song? We're going to do the slow version and then the fast version. And as usual, I'm going to scoot you guys back so you can see what I'm doing. You ready? Tickle the clouds, tickle your toes, turn around and tickle your nose. Reach down low, reach up high. Story time's over, so wave goodbye. Can you do it faster than me? Tickle the clouds, tickle your toes, turn around and tickle your nose. Reach down low, reach up high. Story time's over, so wave goodbye. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I will see you back here next week, and we're going to talk about the letter X.